Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. So tonight's reading is going to be a messages from your person reading. So think about the person that you came to this reading for. Relax and use your intuition to pick. We have 3 options. Option number 1 here is the clear quartz crystal. Option number 2 is the pink cluster crystal. Option number 3 is the green calcite crystal. So if you need more time, pause the video. If you want me to guide you through it, I'll do so now. Timestamps, as always, are in the description box below. So close your eyes and take a nice deep breath in through the nose, nice and slow, and out through the mouth, nice and slow. And when you open your eyes, the first crystal your eyes goes to is often the right reading for you. Okay, these are general readings, so not all aspects of the reading may apply to you, but if you were drawn here, there's likely a reason, there's likely a message for you. So again, that's number 1, 2, and 3. Timestamps are down below, and I'm getting started with number 1. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome option 1, those of you who chose the clear quartz crystal. So what does your person want to say to you? What messages does your person have for you? So go ahead and think about the person that you came to this reading for. Angels, spirits, and guides, can we get in touch with option 1's love interest's higher self, please, and come through with accurate messages from them, please? You all will be happy to know that I did order more message cards. However, they have been quite delayed, but they're on their way. They're supposed to have shipped today, so hopefully we'll have them by next week for next week's messages from your person reading. For option 1, angels, spirits, and guides, what does a person want to say to them, please? What does option 1's person want to tell them? Oh. They want to throw stuff on the floor. I want you to believe in me again. Okay? So your person says they want you to believe in them again. For some reason, they feel you no longer believe in them. Maybe they've let you down or disappointed you. I regret giving up on you. Yep, they gave up on you and they regret it. They disappointed you. They gave up on you in some way, shape, or form. And so you no longer believe in them. They want you to believe in them again. What else does option 1's person want to say to them, please? It feels safer not to communicate with you right now. So this might be a reading for those in no communication. However, if you're drawn here, there's likely a message for you from option 1's higher self's person's higher self. Let's see. I know I took advantage of you, but I learned my lesson when I lost you. So you were open to this person, had an open heart with them. They took advantage of it, and that really woke you up. Made you stop, what they consider believing in them. You no longer believe in them, and now they want to reach out to you, but they don't feel that it's the right time or that it's not safe. Maybe they fear rejection. Keeping track of you online. But they are watching you from a distance, watching your social media, may have Googled your name, keeping track of you online. What else does this person want to say to option 1, please? I want you to try and understand me. So this person needs your understanding. They figured that at the very least, to get back into your good graces, to have any chance with you going forward whatsoever, you at the very least need to understand them. Maybe they're afraid that you won't understand them. They know that they have behaved in a regretful way, so by taking advantage of you, they're not sure that you're going to understand that. There are reasons why. You're the only one who really knows me at all. Could have been they felt too close to you, vulnerable, naked. They didn't want to feel vulnerable. You knew them. Maybe they're the type of person that wears a mask. A lot of people do. And so the fact that, you saw through that, it intrigued them, but at the same time, it pushed them away out of fear, could be. I let other people put doubts in my head about you. So Other people put doubts in their head about you. Could have been there was some gossip, or they had heard something, or for whatever reason, take it how it resonates. For whatever reason, someone put doubts in their head about you. I want to surprise you, so I feel like when they contact you, when they come forth, when you hear from them again, it will be a surprise at that time. Okay, a bunch of them are trying to come out. I'm facing the consequences of my action. So if you want to know if this person's facing their karma or their consequences for mistreating you, they are. I'm going to take these top 3 that tried to come out. They're mad at themselves for how they behaved. They are in love with you and it scares them. And they didn't have faith in you and they didn't have faith in themselves. So that just sort of goes back to what I was saying about, you know, them wanting you to believe in them again. They didn't have faith in you and they didn't have faith in themselves. And, you know, you do know them very well. Probably you knew them intuitively right off the bat, or you just got to know them really well and then, you know, that scared them, at the same time intriguing them. But I feel like, you know, there are some people that put doubts. You know, the cards are saying somebody put doubts in their head about you. I feel this person is open to you making a move towards them. But if you're the one that's always, you know, putting in the effort in the connection, then I would have advised you against it. But, you know, it's up to you. You have free will. But I do feel like they would, you know, they would be open to you reaching out or making a move towards them. Like it's safe for you to do that if you wanted to. Otherwise, I think it's going to be a while before this person reaches out and communicates with you, because I don't think that they know how to explain themselves, and I don't think that they feel, you know, very strongly that you would understand any explanation that they gave you, or that you would sympathize with them. So let's get clarification on I let others put doubts in my head about you. If you're liking the video so far, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, as that does support the channel and keep it going. Clarify, I let other people put doubts in my head about you, for option 1. Who put doubts in option 1's head? Okay. Could have been somebody born under the sun sign Cancer, I'm getting. We've got the 2 of Wands in reverse. So, the 2 of Wands in the upright talks about, you know, somebody who's planning ahead. Like this person saw you as the world, and I feel like their initial impression of you was very positive, right? But then somebody came and, you know, turned that upside down for whatever reason. So they stopped strategizing or planning on how to be with you. Maybe it was competition. Could have been competition for their affection, for their passion. Somebody wanted them to choose them over you. So they planted seeds of doubt in their head. Yeah. Whatever, like, what would this person have said? It's something that they put in their head that perhaps that you would disappoint them in some way. You know, that you would, made your person feel or believe that you would disappoint them. That there would be nothing but delays and difficulties in this connection. That it would be too much work or too many adjustments would be needed to be made before you guys could really have a partnership. Or for some of you, could even be that they could have made them think that you were too needy, too clingy, or that you would eventually leave them. So take it how it resonates. So it could be any of that for that card in reverse. Yeah. It's definitely like an enemy, a frenemy, or competition for this person's affection. With that 5 of Swords in reverse. So your person, I feel they owe you an apology. They let somebody ruin what could have been good between the 2 of you by putting doubts in their head. And this person that did that had their own agenda that they were worried about. They wanted your person to themselves, I feel. Or they just wanted to prevent you guys from being together because they were unhappy in their own life. But I feel like this was key in creating sadness in the connection and loss in the connection. This situation here, what was said, what doubts were placed in their head. But your person, like we see, feels a great sense of remorse and regret about it. Wants to make it up to you, wants to repair things. They've suffered a great deal since they say, you know, they're facing the consequences of their actions, so they've suffered for that, for letting you go. For some of you, it could have even been a friend who betrayed you and went behind your back to plant seeds of doubt in this person's head, because this other person could be younger than you, but doesn't have to be. They're certainly less mature than you are, had suffered a lot of disappointments in their own life, and they just couldn't stand the idea that you would have success and love when they couldn't. But I feel like your person wants to, you know, wants to fix that. I wonder what consequences that they faced here. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Lots of blocked energy here as a result of your person being in fear and being in doubt about the connection. So I feel the consequences of the situation, well, it's a separation, right? Some of you could have been married to or could be married to this person. You're in separation now, physical separation, legal separation. You guys could have left this person. They could have driven you away. But we've got the Ten of Pentacles here. If they chose this other person over you, this person put doubts in their head, and as a result, you know, they pushed you away. They ended up with someone else, and it's not working out. So that's their payback. They're probably bored in a stagnant relationship. Probably all they do is sit around and watch TV or something. There's no passion here. There's problems between family members, perhaps. These could be some of the consequences that your person's facing as a result of, you know, pushing you away, of letting someone put doubts in their head about you. There's frustrations. Maybe some money problems here too. Friction, unhappiness. So, yeah. Their children or their parents might be draining their energy. Could have even been a child or a parent that did this, but I feel like this was competition. This was either a backstabbing frenemy or competition or some combination of both that put doubts in their head about you. They're experiencing a lot of hurt about that right now. This person interfered with your guys' happiness. I'm seeing emotional baggage galore right now, okay? Okay. So I'm going to get some Romance Angels cards on this. Angel spirits and guides, for those who have chosen option 1, could we clarify these messages from their person using the Romance Angels, please? Kind of wanted to come out. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I feel like you guys have been pessimistic about your love life because of this not working out, right? Because you know that you have this connection with this person, but they, pushed you away. So, if someone that loves you can push you away like that, or someone who feels this deeply connected to you can do that, it's like, what hope do you have, right? It's kind of how you're feeling. But if you want to manifest something better in your love life with this person or someone else, you need to return to positive thinking. And just try to see, the lesson in all this and look at the bright side. And I feel like your person has done that, and when they see the light, And when they're honest with themselves, they understand, this fell on the floor, that what they want is a reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, they want to resurrect your ghost. They broke your heart and they want to pull you back up. They want to have a resurrection. They want to resurrect you. So if you don't want somebody from your past returning to your life, I don't know what to tell you, because this person is returning. Get some more clarification on these messages for option 1. Children, your love life is affected by children. So this person could have a lot of responsibilities. I said earlier with that 10 of Pentacles in reverse, they could be feeling drained due to responsibilities to children or elderly parents or both. Otherwise, I feel like this is someone, you know, some of you might have a child with this person or might have wanted to have a child with this person. But, you know, just take it how it resonates. But your love life is being affected by children in some way. And I feel like, you know, at present, though, your person is, you know, they're sort of retreating from the situation because they don't know how you're going to react or respond to them. But I feel like when they're alone and they're away from the noise of the world and the responsibilities, they think about you and they wish that you were there. It's almost like you are there with them in those moments, in those quiet moments. I feel like they feel your energy, they feel your presence. And so it's like they're not ever really alone. And it's like you're not really ever alone. Okay. Let's get some love oracles, and then I'm going to take this over to Vimeo where I'm going to pull some cards, some of the tarot cards, to get clarification on, you know, this person's present energies towards you and what's gonna happen in the future in the connection, as well as pull a couple more message from your person cards. From the love oracle, what clarification guidance can we give option 1 regarding these messages, please? What clarification and guidance? Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happy single, living in the moment, having fun. So there's a good sign for those of you. You might be pessimistic about, you know, your love life and your future love prospects with this person. Maybe you're not, but either way, some of you are indulging in girl talk. And this kind of backs up the earlier assumption or supposition that maybe it was one of your friends that put a doubt in your head, a doubt in your person's head about you. But I'm getting more like it was competition. I feel like this is about, you know, moving on. Some of you are going to choose to move on. You're just going to live in the moment. You're going to continue to be happy single. You're going to be continuing to, you know, talk with your friends and spend time with your friends and just do your own thing and not really wait around on this person, which is good. I mean, even if they're sorry, it doesn't amount to much if they don't do anything about it, right? Camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past, and make memories. Yeah, this person is watching you online. We saw that. They could have pictures of you that they like to look at, some memory that they hold close to their heart of times that you spent together. So they're reminiscing about the past. You're on their mind. They are learning from the past, you know, and they want to come back and make new memories with you. Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So, wow, okay. Yeah, this person envisions you guys going on a retreat together. Some of you, this person is thinking about like a honeymoon. Okay, a honeymoon, and that when they're alone and they're feeling your energy, they're imagining what it would be like to be with you, to have you there with them. And they're also envisioning you guys being like at a resort or someplace sunny, maybe like beachfront near the ocean, something along those lines I'm getting. it all amounts to them wanting to be, you know, one with you, wanting to enjoy you, wanting to have fun, you know, have a good time together. It's been heavy. This is like heavy energy that you guys have all been through in this connection. So regardless of whose fault it is, your person just wants to have fun with you. And not that they don't want to take you seriously. I'm not saying that. I just feel that this card's saying, you know, that they just want to enjoy you. They feel like heaven is touching your skin would be like heaven. I don't know why that's coming through. I'm getting that. That might be from a song, but I can't place it right now. Okay, so I'm going to take this over to Vimeo right now, and then we're going to look at, you know, the situation a little bit more closely, your person's energy towards you, what hinders or helps the connection, the future of this connection. So follow me over there if you'd like to. The link for that will be in the description box below. And if this is where we part ways, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. If it resonated, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you would like to be notified when I upload a new video, you can hit the little bell icon and turn on your alerts, and that will alert you when I upload a new video. And yeah, thanks for watching. Welcome, option 2. Thanks for tuning in. I hope everybody's doing well. So go ahead and think about your person, the person you came to the reading for. Angels, spirits, and guides, let's get in touch with option 2's love interest's higher self, please. Bring forth clear and accurate messages for those who have chosen option 2. I'd like to take a moment to thank you guys for liking and subscribing to my videos, and for leaving comments in the comment section when it resonates. When I'm having a bad day, all I need to do is look at the comments, and it always cheers me right up. You guys are awesome. So for those who have chosen option 2, what does their love interest want to say to them? I kind of wanted to come out. There's so much we still need to say to each other. Yeah, that's what we're here for. Person says there's still so much that you need to say to each other. What else does option 2's person want to say? Sometimes I still let my ego get the better of me. So if your person has held off telling you how they feel, for instance, it's because they let their ego get the better of them. Let's just agree to disagree and move on. So I feel like that's a little bit of their ego coming out. They're not wanting to rehash the past, maybe, or any conflicts. They're just wanting to move on from it. I don't want to disrupt the life of my child or lives of my children. So that's going to be a message for someone whose person has a child or children. And so they're wanting you to know that perhaps they feel in some way or felt in some way that you guys being together potentially disrupts the lives of their child or their children. And if they don't have children, then that's not a message for you. This is a general reading, so just take what resonates. Could be referring to the person's inner child, if in some way they feel or had their insecurities triggered by your connection. They didn't like that. I got my karma bad for how I treated you. So this explains why your person's saying, you know, that sometimes they let their ego get the better of them. But, you know, whatever they did against you, they've gotten their karma for that. I didn't realize how much my upbringing and family still influences me. So if they had, you know, egotistical parents, narcissistic parents, that's not uncommon, then they learn that way of relating, and they project those standards and patterns of behavior on their personal relationships. But I feel like through karma, they have learned the error of their ways, are learning the error of their ways. I need my space and alone time. People who wear masks, and that goes along with what I was saying, about perhaps learning from narcissistic parents, and if not narcissistic, then just egotistic, because ego and mask and narcissism are pretty close to being synonyms, just being that way. People who wear masks need a lot of space and alone time because they don't want you to see them without their mask. Okay? They don't want you to see the man behind the controls, you know, like the Wizard of Oz, the wizard behind the control panel. They don't want you to see that little guy. They want you to think that they're this grand wizard that they're projecting, or whatever it is. It's a projected image, and so they need their space and alone time. In large part, I'm feeling, you know, just so that they can take off their mask without feeling threatened, which is sad, to always be needing to feel like you have to hide your true self. Everything reminds me of you. So the universe is not letting them forget about you. Everything reminds them of you. My home life is a mess right now. I admire how strong and independent you are. Get a couple more messages. What else does option 2's person want to say to them, please? I'm listening to my higher self's guidance. Yeah, their higher self is working in tandem with the universe, reminding them of you, and I feel like your person is being guided. For some, they're being guided to reconcile with you, maybe not all. Let's see what else this person has to say. What happened between us wasn't personal. Please don't take it that way. Yeah, it wasn't personal. It was more about their trust issues. And perhaps they think that you will be unable to trust them because of them letting their ego get the better of them. And they see that you are very strong and independent. They admire that about you. But something is just telling me that they're wondering if perhaps... well, let me get one more card. Oh. Like I said in option 1, whenever I say one more card, the universe tests me and throws out a whole bunch of cards. Okay. I'm freeing myself from the karmic. So if there's been a third-party situation here, in terms of like another person, they're freeing themselves from that situation. If that doesn't resonate, just don't take that message. That message isn't for you, but it can also be talking about, you know, anything that interferes with the connection, whether that be work, money, or family. So they're freeing themselves of some obstacle because they are empty in their life without you. They've been trying to bury their feelings for you, but it hasn't been successful because they're getting rid of whatever obstacle it is, and they're cutting that other obstacle off, whether that be a person or something else. Okay. So I'm going to get some clarity from the Love Oracle cards. Angels, spirits, and guides, can we get clarity for option 2 regarding these messages, please? Twin flames. So this could be your twin flame. Only you can know that through your intuition and yeah, just through an inner knowing. But this card says yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, and complementing each other. Wedding rings. So this person could be married, and that could be who the karmic is. They're cutting that off, but at face value, it's saying, you know, for some of you, that this could end up in marriage, which is no small feat, because Google twin flames if you don't know what that is, but it's a very challenging relationship that's not often meant to wind up in marriage. But in this case, it could very well end up in a wedding or a union. But it does represent, you know, at the very least, an everlasting promise, eternal love, and a soul connection. Got sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So this person could be watching your social media or watching you from a distance. They're looking at you, but they don't want you to know it. You know, it wasn't personal what happened. It was this person being in their ego. This person might like to wear shades or be known for their shades, but that's only going to resonate for some. It's more like this person is just trying to bury their feelings for you. They're trying to hide how they feel for you, right? They could have gaslighted you in some way, like made you think that you were crazy, that you were alone in your feelings, that this was a deeper connection, when clearly it is a very deep connection. They might have focused out, looked elsewhere to try to avoid, you know, their destiny, and or avoid fulfilling this contract with you, this soul contract. And then self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So some of you have been doing a really good job at focusing on yourself, doing your shadow work, learning to appreciate yourself, because this person, for some of you, the reason why they didn't honor you is because they needed to trigger your ability to honor yourself, your ability to show your self-care, to indulge yourself, to focus on yourself, and to work on your self-worth, as well as doing, you know, shadow work. Pretty much you can't truly love yourself without doing your shadow work, because your shadow is a part of you, okay? But this time apart from this person, while it might have served their purpose to sort of hide behind their sunglasses, or whatever it is, hide behind their mask, it also served a purpose for you to heal, okay? Some of you needed some healing, and it had to do with, like, you know, maybe a lack of stability in your life growing up, or low self-esteem or insecurity. Perhaps it could even have had something to do with abandonment issues, or maybe, you know, just some growth needed to take place, whether physical growth or, you know, depending on how old you are, or emotional growth. And I feel like, you know, perhaps even like learning how to be more flexible, learning how to increase your endurance, like emotional endurance. Some of you might not have ever learned that. We all have a lot of emotional lessons that we need to learn that, you know, not everybody learns at the same pace. And let's get some Romance Angels cards. Angel spirits and guides, for those who have chosen option 2, give us clarification and guidance on these messages, please. New love. Okay. So a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Could have been that while you were seeing this person, they focused out and saw a new love, but that's not working out. Release your ex. Some of you, I'm getting that your person may not have felt that you had left behind an ex, or maybe they didn't, because energies can go vice versa, so apply it how it fits. But I'm getting that somebody here didn't release their ex when you guys were together, or if you're together now, there's this sense of there's something that needs to be let go, time to clear your energy. And so that hindered, you know, your ability to have a new love with this person. We've got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So, yeah, this was what I was saying about self-indulgence, indulging yourself. But overall, I'm getting like this time apart was meant for you to do some inner work. And if this person focused out onto someone and found a new love, they're releasing that person. It's time to clear their energy. They said they cut off the karmic. They're freeing themselves. So I see that happening. For an odd few of you, you might be here for this reading for closure, to try to sort through your feelings and how you really feel and what you want to happen in your love life, to get answers. Some of you are releasing this person, or you did release this person, and you have found a new love, or you soon will find a new love. But regardless, your love life is being really positively impacted by loving yourself first. And your person that you came here for sees that. They love how strong and independent you are. Whereas maybe they didn't see that. They didn't really see that before. So I'm going to take this over to Vimeo, where I'm going to pull some tarot cards to clarify maybe one or two of these messages, but also look at the future outcome of the situation, and maybe some actions you can take, and some advice, as well as pull some more messages. So if you feel drawn to, the link for Vimeo is in the description box below. But if this is where we part ways, thank you for tuning in. Like the video if you liked it, that would be great. And you can hit the bell icon to receive notifications if you want to be alerted when I upload a new video. Whew, running out of air, doing a lot of talking today. So anyways, yeah. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. Welcome option 3. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys are doing really well. And so let's get started. Focus on the person that you came to the reading for. Picture them in your mind's eye. Angel, spirits, and guides for those who have chosen option 3. What does their person want to say to them, please? What does their love interest want to say to them? I'd like to take a moment to thank everybody who has tuned in, as well as those who have subscribed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For option 3, what does their love interest want to say to them, please? It says, move this over here. This is option 3, stone. Okay. What does option 3's love interest want to say? Well, first of all, they want to throw things on the floor. I did it. I cut off the karmic. So karmic could be another relationship, or it could be anything that interferes with the connection, including like work, family, or money. Some sort of a situation that affects the connection. They're cutting that out. Okay, so take it how it resonates. It's a general reading. If that message isn't for you, then don't take it. Angel, spirits, and guides, what else does this person want to say to option 3? I just feel we aren't on the same page right now. Okay. Could be if this person's involved with someone else or letting something else interfere with your connection, that would upset you, that would make you guys not be on the same page, but your person wants you to know they don't feel that you're on the same page right now. I'm sorry the way things ended up. I feel like your person's just sorry in general. Like, the way things ended up with you, but also, you know, if they included you in a third-party situation, they're sorry, you know, to the person, to the karmic as well, but they're sorry regardless. It's hard for me to trust. I feel remorse for mistreating you, so there's some remorse in this connection. I know it's hard, but be patient with me. I feel like this came out in a personal reading today. So if that person's watching, this might be for you. I know it's hard, but be patient with me. Let's just agree to disagree and move on. So they don't want to rehash the past. They just want to leave the past behind. My home life is a mess right now, so we're getting some repeat cards from one of the other options. If you're drawn to watch, you know, another option or the whole video, then feel free to do that. I'm in a very dark place. This is kind of a different energy for today's readings. This person's in a very dark place, so that could be why you guys aren't on the same page right now. Maybe you're doing better than they are, or they think that you are. What other messages does this person have for option 3, please? I want you to try and understand me. I'm holding back my love for you. So if you're in doubt about this person's feelings for you, if you sense that they love you or they have deep feelings for you but aren't admitting it, this card would indicate that that's correct. They're holding back their feelings for you, and this is because it's hard for them to trust. Looks like they're going through some situation, perhaps dealing, you know, with another person, but regardless, it's affecting their home life. And it's putting them in a dark place. And I feel like, you know, being in a dark place helps them to think about the things they've done wrong in the past, reflect on that, and it makes them remember, you know, how they didn't treat you very well, or how they're not treating you very well, if that's the case. I want you to believe in me again. She might have had high hopes for this person at some point, but then they went and messed it up. Get a couple more cards for option 3 from this person, please. I need my space and alone time. You make me smile. Well, that's a new one I haven't gotten in a while. This person says you make them smile. So whenever they think about you or see you, you make them smile. You put a smile on their face. That's really saying something when somebody's in a dark place. If you're able to put a smile on the face of somebody that's in a dark place, that's quite a gift to give them. I know I took advantage of you, but I learned my lesson when I lost you. Okay? So I feel like your person's just going with the flow at this time. They've got, you know, some things that they're going through. And so as a result of that, you know, they're just going with the flow. They're probably trying to, I'm not saying that they're trying to not think of you, but they might be, but I feel like they don't have a lot of opportunity to think of you because of, you know, being in a dark place, feeling bad, feeling low, feeling a little depressed. And it's painful, I feel, for them to think about you too much, so they try not to think about you. But I think that when they do, inevitably, besides just feeling, you know, sorry or regretful, they also feel like you make them smile. So It's quite positive energy in that regard. So for those who have chosen option 3, let's get clarification from the Love Oracle on these messages. And just FYI, I know I said on my channel a while back that I had ordered new message cards, and I did, but this person is not prompt in their delivery, so I apologize, but they should be here by next week, and I will feature them on next week's messages from your person reading, okay? For option 3, you can get clarity and guidance on this connection using the Love Oracle. Got camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past and making memories. So this person could be looking at your pictures online, or they might have a picture of you that they refer to from time to time. I feel like you're in their heart, though. I feel like they, you know, it just puts them, it brightens their mood a bit when they think about you, because they feel like their self-esteem and their energy is low. And so reminiscing about the past, especially for those of you who have past history with this person, is really positive for them to do that. And they would like to make new memories with you. Heart with the key. I feel like you have this person's, you have the key to this person's heart. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Perfect. I feel that this person, you know, they think it would be perfect for you guys to get together. I feel like, you know, if they've had their heart closed off to you in the past, they're wanting to open their heart to you, at least in theory, right? Because they kind of feel like, you know, you're the one, and they let you get away, and now they want to welcome you. And they let you get away because they was wearing a mask, so they're not showing their true feelings. They're hiding. They're, you know, wearing a persona, pretending, deluding, gaslighting. Again, could have made you feel like you were alone in your feelings in this connection, or that their feelings weren't that deep. But that was a lie, because we've got the wedding rings here. It talks about union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So marriage or wedding could affect this connection in some way. But I feel like mostly it's to do with this eternal love that the two of you share, and a soul connection that's obviously here. And then hand of cards, take a chance, risk, be strategic, options, no, not showing hand, gambling. So this person could have taken a gamble. They could have thought that you would always be there, that they could take advantage of you, and that they wouldn't lose, and that they couldn't lose, but then they learned the hard way that they were wrong about that. Also, you know, they could feel that reaching back out to you, or that opening their heart to you, it is a risk, and it could get them rejected. Could be that you are feeling that this person is a risk, depending on what, you know, they've done to you in the past. So you're going to be challenged to decide whether you want to take a chance on this person. You're being guided to be strategic, and, you know, if this person is wearing a mask, then don't show them your hand, right? But I feel this is talking about this person, you know, hiding, basically, taking a gamble that didn't pay off. So let's get some more clarity and guidance from the romance angels for option 3. Children, and I think this came out in another deck as well. Your love life is being affected by children. So children could be a point of contention between the two of you. Maybe you have a child together. Maybe you talked about having children. Maybe one of you wants children, the other one doesn't. That could be what this is talking about, you know, saying that we're not on the same page right now. Also could be saying, you know, that your children or their children are interfering in the connection somehow. But I feel like that's not going to be a problem, at least not on your person's end going forward. That there's a way to manage, you know, having you in their life as well as their children in their life in a way that works. Okay, can we get more clarity and guidance for option 3? we've got flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So you make this person smile. This could be somebody that you flirt with, and your person really likes that. They like it when you flirt with them. They like it when you smile at them, and so they want to keep it at this level at this time because they're kind of bogged down with other things right now. And they're a bit, wanting to keep it a bit superficial. So they're holding back their love for you, but you probably know they're interested because they are flirting with you. And let's get one more. I thought we had one more, no? And stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith brings romance. So I feel like this person, when they flirt with you, when they see you, when they think of you and you put a smile on their face, you restore optimism back to them. They feel optimistic about their love life again. And, we see that your person wants you to believe in them again, right? I feel like, part of that is because if you don't believe in them, if you've lost all your faith in this connection, that you guys can never have this flirtation again, that you guys can never, be together again. So your person wants to be with you again. They think about you a lot. They still have feelings for you. They currently have feelings for you. Regardless of their circumstances, there is a soul connection here. And they might be holding back their love. They might be in a dark place. They might have trust issues. But they definitely want you to start having faith in the romance again. They want you to be optimistic because they want another chance here. Chance to take it to a next level or whatever the case may be. So, okay. Show me this person's energy at present, please. Option 3's love interest's energy towards them at present. Got a couple cards come out. Got the 8 of Wands in reverse. So the 8 of Wands says that your person's energy is, they're not wanting to feel overwhelmed. They're not wanting to experience a total tower moment in their life. And they could have recently faced a tower moment, or just narrowly dodged a tower moment, whether that's with you or with someone else. Oh, look at that. Their energy towards you is that of heartbreak. They're feeling heartbroken. That's why they're in the dark place. Some of you, have broken this person's heart. Now, if you know that's the other way around, take it the other way around. But, that's the heartbreak card. So this person is not wanting this connection to be over. They're wanting to unbreak your heart if they've broken your heart. But I feel like they feel that it's going to be, a really tough thing to undo, right? Something unexpected could have thrown your person off balance in this connection. And it ultimately resulted in, a heartbreak. Somebody could have needed to travel for work, move for work, or relocate when they didn't want to. So take it if it resonates. It's a general reading. But I feel that the sense that the way that things ended up, there's been an ending in this connection, or you guys have had a fight, it makes your person feel like really out of control. And they're just trying to do damage control right now. I think their feelings are very intense for you, and this, made them feel like perhaps that things were moving too quickly for them. If this has been like a secret affair for some reason, I feel like that's contributed to the heartbreak in this connection. If for whatever reason you guys needed to keep the affair secret, if it's because this person has somebody else, or, there were other circumstances why you had to keep it secret, I feel like your person is looking at it through that lens, feeling like, circumstances are part of the reason why they're suffering heartbreak here. But at the very least, you know, for your person, they are experiencing regret. They are, you know, grieving, you know, this connection. That's the lesson that they learned. I don't think they thought it would break their heart to lose you, to hurt you, to take advantage of you. They really just took a gamble and thought they would win and didn't expect it to affect them the way that it did. And it has really affected them. And the loss of you has affected them. So there's been an emotional loss here. They do really feel like cut off from you, and you guys are connected, so you're not really cut off, but they feel cut off from you, at least, you know, in the 3D, in the real world, right? They feel cut off from you in some way. And could be this person's experiencing some other sort of loss too, you know, in their life, maybe a job loss or something. But take it how it resonates. You know, and even if they're separating from like a karmic person, and even if they want to do that, separations are never easy. Like, you know, very rarely is there never a sense of emotional loss, even if you want out of something. But I just think that your person just feels like your relationship is worth salvaging. They want to heal, you know, the relationship. They know that they will have to have compassion. They know that you will have to have compassion, right? Because the card said they want you to understand them. So they feel like you would need to have a lot of understanding and compassion to allow them to try to heal this relationship with you. And I feel like they don't think, you know, that for some of you, they don't think that you will want to heal this relationship with them. And that makes them feel, you know, in their ego, like, okay, then let's just move on, right? But they're moving on with heartache if that's the case. So I'm going to take this over to Vimeo, where I'm going to pull some more messages from your person cards and some more tarot cards looking at what the obstacles are in this connection and what actions your person plans on taking, as well as the outcome. So if you'd like to follow me over there, the link for that will be in the description box below. But if this is where we part ways, thank you for tuning in. Please like the video if you liked it. You can leave a comment in the comment section down below if you feel drawn to share how it resonates. And if you would like to receive notifications when I upload a new video, you can hit the bell icon and that will notify you when I upload a new video. And I will talk to you next time.